Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Son of a Blitch podcast. I'm your host, George Blitch. Today, we're going to spend a few minutes chatting with Colin Williams, who is the co-owner of Map My Ranch, a company that he and I started 15 years ago. I wanted to ask him a little bit about his role in the company and how he gets started working on maps for our clients. Hope you enjoy. Colin, I'd like for you to walk us through what happens when someone orders a map from Map My Ranch. They then let you know where that property is. What are you doing from that point in time?
Well, first of all, I try to find just the best image I can find for their property, sharpest quality. That's number one, because I want to see the most up-to-date, right? That's what you're looking for, right?
Sure, right.
You want to see the most. You guys are landowners, are putting in ponds and you're clearing land, right?
Yeah, you clear a road. I want to see that on the map.
You want to see it. Yeah, that's really
what do you find to be the best source, though, for where you find the maps? Is there go-tos?
There's go-tos.
Yeah.
That's a
can't reveal that information.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
But that is a big part of what I do is like I have to go look through a whole bunch of sources. I got to dig and I have a list and the places I go to. And
Can I ask one question? Is it government?
Sometimes, yeah.
Got it.
The government does. They provide, they cover the whole U.S., but it's like only every 2 or 3 years. And it's not like the greatest quality sometimes,
Yeah.
So if you have a really big property, it's great. So, if you have thousands of acres, but if you have 10 or 20 acres, the stuff the government provides is not going to give you, it's going to be too blurry, pixelated.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a higher resolution image to be able to blow something up to where someone might be able to have like a 2x3, and you might not ever see a 3x4 foot that looks good of somebody's property that's like 15 acres, unless you're bringing a lot of the surrounding area in too. So each one's kind of custom, right?
Yeah, and if you think about you're used to looking at Google Earth or something on your phone or your screen, you're only looking at like a, whatever your screen size is. That's how big, and you're zooming in super. So if you try to take that super zoomed in image like on your screen and try to blow it up on like a 4 foot by something map, it's not going to look very good.
And sometimes you're overlaying boundary surveys and things like that.
Yeah. You put you put the boundary on, roads, creeks, anything that want to see. Deer blinds. Mm-hmm. What do you got? Corn feeders, protein feeders.
Water troughs. I mean, we deal with a lot of folks too who are in the cattle business. And so maybe different pastures, they want to have them named, maybe where gates are, different things like that. Anything that's kind of like a tool to be able to pinpoint. And I mean, we have some ranches that are big working ranches, and they're handing out these field maps. We've done these weatherproof maps. They're like foldable, they're water resistant, they're tear resistant, and they're taking these out in the field. And it's a great kind of resource for them to see, okay, you're going to be working in pasture 2 today, and we want you to take over here, the hay bales there, whatever it may be. It's like a blueprint of the property that they can use. So it becomes a tool in the tool belt. Yeah,
it's a planning tool. I'm sure you know that. I mean, but also if you think about it for guests that come, say you come and you've never been before, and you can give someone the rundown. Yeah,
and there's multiple applications too, from what I understand. Hang a map on the wall, throw one on a cooler, etc.
Yeah. We got we sell bison coolers, and if you buy one from us, then you'll get a free printed map. We'll still do the setup fee and everything there too, but ladies, it's like a high UV resistant sticker. It's more than a sticker. It's awesome. It's a really cool layer. But man, I've had one on the front of our we have an old Polaris Ranger, and we've had one on the hood that we created, and that thing has seen the sun every single time we're riding around, and it hasn't faded at all.
Yeah,
man.
I saw that today.
So good. Doesn't it look good still?
Might need to just wash it off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's got 18, layers of dirt and mud and blood or whatever it may be.
That's not a new pond. It's just a mud splash.
Let me lick it and get it off there. But that's, the coolers it's that same material there too that we're putting it on there too. And there's a lot of people who get those as gifts, we've had real estate agents that get our maps for gifts, and, a cooler as a closing gift and stuff too. I mean, we've had vineyards. I mean, we've done all sorts of different types of clientele. It brings to mind that kind of, especially in Texas, the ranch style maps and things people are doing here, and kind of areas that they already have established that they're hunting in, and feeders and things going on there too. We have folks we've done out in Montana and everywhere in between.
We've done public land stuff.
Yeah, tons of that. And people want to, I want to go in the back country and, hunt some elk in Colorado. Well, we're going to get you the best image that's going to show you the most up-to-date stuff. And then that way you can have something in the field, and, you can still have your app, you can rock your OnX and you can see exactly, making sure you're not stepping on private boundary. But then you also have a visual cue that you can fold out of your back pocket to put there, which is, it's so valuable, I find. Yeah. Well, Colin, I know you got to run. Thanks a lot for joining us here. We're definitely going to have a more extensive chit chat about Map My Ranch and some of our involvements with sharing the land, Doug Dern's initiative that he's got going on. We've got some other partnerships that are in development. So when we get to a chance to have a hunting weekend here soon, we will definitely let people know more about our business. But thanks for coming out today.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.